Dustin took custody of these children when he was 18.
I gave him custody.
Why would you let an 18-year-old child raise your children that are 13 and 14? You're their mother.
Well, I talked to their father about it, and I wasn't capable of taking care of him anymore.
I've been through your whole history here, your whole medical history, and all the things. You said you've had 8 strokes. The evidence is that you've had 3 events that could be considered neurological disruption. Fortunately, you've not had paralysis.
That's not what I was being told, but I was hoping that you could clear some of this up for me.
I am clearing it up. I have your records here. All I can go is on what you've provided here. My specialty when I practiced in clinical psychology, my focus was on brain and central nervous system. So I'm very conversant about this. And there's nothing here that suggests that you were rendered to a point where you didn't know right or wrong.
I did horribly bad things, and I know that. You know, I'm not in denial of that, and I've tried to apologize to the kids, and, you know, I don't know everything I did.
Do you really try to apologize, or do you try to deflect, and I don't remember?
A lot of it I don't remember.
And why don't I
remember a lot of this stuff? Why don't I remember a lot of this stuff? That's what I want to know.
You do remember leaving for a couple of months, right, and going to Washington?
Washington? When did I do that? Where did I go?
You tell me. You told one of your children that you were going to jail. You told the other 2 that you were having an operation.
I did go to jail for a while, but...
For what?
It was a driving citation.
Well, Noah says after they were locked out of the house that you moved away and didn't tell anyone where you were going.
You're talking about when I went to the shelter, or?
She had to live out of a duffel bag. You moved, left no forwarding address, children behind, and she's having to live out of a duffel bag.
No, I had to go. I went to their school and told them. I mean, the school could even tell you. So, I mean, as far as you're talking about with that, I have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, they seem very clear that there were times growing up that you just disappeared.
I probably did. I was a really bad drinker. So I probably did.
And so you just went to a shelter?
I was in a homeless shelter for almost 9 months.
Okay, and where were your children?
They were with Dustin, and then they went with their dad. So, I thought it was safer than the shelter because I'd heard a lot of bad things about it. They're all saying, no, that did not happen. That's not what happened. That's not what I was told.
Well, what do you mean what you were told? You were there. See, this is the reason we're here and not out there right now, because you're either going to be straight up honest
I am.
with these kids, or you're just going to be slapping them in the face again.